Here's the most cost-effective way to prepare a lease agreement. Step 1, download a lease agreement template specific for your state. I'll include the link to some platforms in the caption for you. Step 2 is to modify that template and add some clauses that are specific to midterm rental. Some examples are utility cap. What is the max amount you want to include in the rent, and anything above that the tenant will pay. The second one is Ring camera. If you have a Ring camera, make sure you spell it out in the lease, where it is, what it's recording, and is the voice recording also on. And if you don't intend for it to act as a security camera with 24/7 monitoring service, by somebody, right? Then also spell that out as well. Don't assume that people understand that it's not being monitored 24/7 in the event something happens and there's a claim that you should have seen it on camera and you should have called for help. Okay, so it's very important to put that in the lease agreement. Another example is, do you allow the tenants to receive mail at your property? What happens to the mail after they have moved out and the mail still keeps coming? One more example is if you're going to include a complimentary cleaning service mid-stay. For example, every 2 months you want the cleaning crew to come out and clean the property, then you want to capture the scope of work for that service in the lease agreement as well. That way everything is clear. When are you going to reach out to them to schedule for this service? And if you have any expectations for them at all, do they have to be home during that time? Will you be responsible if something goes missing after the service? And what are all the tasks that will be included in that service? Will they also include laundry, and so on? So make sure you capture all that in the lease agreement. Once you're done modifying that template, step 3 is to send it to an attorney for review and for their input. They may see something else that they would recommend you to include in the template as well. So do that before you start using it. I put together a document with 17 must-have lease clauses and my rationale behind them. If you want a free copy, check the link in my bio.